Hello everyone, Skyrenwood here, and welcome to this impromptu stream. I guess that's what we're going to call it. Let's see here. Hold on. Just 1 second. Gotcha, guys. Anywho, yeah, this is like I said, an impromptu stream. I am answering some questions. A lot of people have been asking me questions lately, and I've been answering those questions to the best of my ability. Some people really just wanted more or less to kind of get that understanding as to exactly, well, not really as to anything, but it was just more or less questions concerning, I don't know, different things, really. Hello. Hey. Asking different questions, more or less pertaining to just basically how I do this channel, how you get more subscribers, how are you so comfortable with things, you know, different things like that and stuff. Yeah, so I decided, I answer those questions to the best of my ability, and what I do is, who is this? Once again, left game theory for you. Well, thank you so much, FS. But there's been some people who's been asking me questions basically pertaining to how to basically improve their channel, from being more comfortable on camera to how to get more subscribers, just different things like that. What games should they play? What things do they do? How do you connect to your audience better? Different things like that. And I decided, okay, you know, why not go ahead and give it a shot? And I answered them. But I figured I would go ahead and make a video about it because I figured, hey, maybe other people have those questions, but they just haven't got around to asking. So with that being said, I'm just going to go on ahead and answer some of these questions. Now, before we get started, let me let you guys know. I'm not a professional. Obviously, if you look, my subscriber count is at 223, I think now. So it's not like I'm like a huge YouTuber. I don't know everything. I can give you advice based off of what I feel like I, you know, would know of this so far. But I haven't been doing this very long. I've only been doing it a couple of months. And yeah, there's people tend to ask me, whether it's on Twitter or sometimes they'll even, you know, comment on my videos asking questions. And I answer it, like I said, to the best of my ability. So I'll answer you know, some of these questions live right now for you guys so you can see exactly how my thought process is, I guess. Who we got? Hello, nice. I almost said hello, Sky. I'm reading your comment. I'm retarded. It's okay. How you doing, Nightshade? I am doing fine. Here's a question. How does one get camera for computer and not destroy the camera? Don't be ugly? I don't That's terrible. No, I don't know. That's I want to say that's a good question, but I don't know how anybody destroys a webcam. That's weird to me. you probably want to just be careful with it. It's very sensitive material, and they're rather expensive. So if you get your hands on one, just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't move it. Get it in a nice position on your computer where it's on your face. If you have to reposition it for whatever reason, just be careful with it. Don't, you know, a lot of the stuff that you have for your computer, most of the hardware that you get and everything is going to be pretty sensitive. So also make sure that you get a warranty on it. So just in case that it does break, you can go ahead and take it back to the store and get a new one. You know, so yeah, there's that. Doing well, took care of some stuff. That's good. I was doing well. I got 405 subscribers. Awesome, dude. Awesome. That was great. Hooked it up to my computer, and the next day it was broken. Yeah. Sometimes things happen like that. Basically, my advice to you would be to, like I said, make sure that you have a warranty on it. Anything that you buy, if you can get a warranty on it, I would suggest getting a warranty for it. You know, never save up for a game or a device for the exact amount. I've learned that lesson, a lot and everything. So if you go to buy a computer and you know this computer costs $600, don't save $600 and then go pay the exact amount. Save at least $700 so you have enough to be able to buy the warranty on it, even if it's just a 2-year warranty. Because if something happens, well, then you're just out $600, and it's just smart thinking, really. So anything that you buy, make sure you got a warranty on it. But anyway, One of these questions was, they said, how are you so comfortable in camera? What can I do to improve being on camera? Because a lot of people are very shy on camera, really don't know what to say. They get kind of, whatever. The thing is, honestly, in my opinion, honestly, you practice, really. What I used to do was I just talk to myself. Just practice talking, really. That's the first step and everything. So if you're playing a game, more or less kind of talk. Narrate it, to the best of your ability. Try to make it funny and interesting. Don't be monotone and everything. You just have to make yourself comfortable with the audience, especially if it's an audience that you know is supportive. I usually have the same people around and everything. Sometimes it'll be somebody new. And even then, I'm still kind of comfortable because I'm so used to talking to everybody like FS and Night Shame and Rise Up, all these people who usually come to my streams. I get comfortable talking with them. They're like family to me and everything. So you kind of have to put yourself in a position to look at them as such, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to talk on camera. And or even if you're just streaming and you don't have a camera, it's just your voice and everything. A lot of people find it a little tedious to be able, or jarring to be able to, like, for instance, if you're a gamer, to play a game and to engage your audience. It is jarring, and it can be pretty difficult because what my sister got to use the computer too. Okay, that's cool. It can be a little jarring because, like I said, you're trying to concentrate on the game and also try to keep the stream entertaining by talking to the audience. My thing is, I always say this: don't go into any game. If you're going to play a game live, don't play a game that either one, you've never played before. I know I'm contradicting myself because I just played Nier Automata yesterday for the first time, and I just said, don't play a game that you've never played before. But I've gotten used to this, so I'm saying this is more applies to people who are having trouble with that and everything. If you're comfortable with it, then you can play any game you want because you're comfortable. But like I said, if you're having trouble with it, go ahead and play a game that you've already played before, because literally you already know what to do. So you don't have to pay too much attention to what's going on. You don't have to pay attention to the storyline. You don't have to pay attention to the gameplay too much because you've played the game before. You're really comfortable with the game. So you can concentrate a little bit more on talking to the audience and everything like that. You don't have to write a script out. You can also, you don't have to write a script, but you can give yourself an outline before you start streaming. So if you know you plan on streaming at a certain time, let's say 6 p.m., and you have no idea what you want to talk about, you don't want to ramble on or forget what you're talking about, I would suggest that you go on ahead and make yourself an outline in your head, or you can write it down if you want to, and just have general topics that you would like to talk about. So let's say you just saw a new movie. If you want to talk about that movie during the stream, go right ahead. It's your stream. You can talk about whatever you want. It's engaging the audience, because 9 times out of 10 the people will, in the comments, talk about the movie that you're talking about if they've seen it. And if they haven't seen it, it'll probably encourage them to go and see it and everything. Talk about a video game, talk about anime, whatever it is that interests you, go ahead and talk about it. Then move on to the next subject, so on and so forth. Once you get used to just being comfortable about what you're talking about, you'll be even more comfortable with who you're talking to. So my advice for that is, like I said, just more or less practice, make yourself an outline before you decide to go live, and then go from there. Pretty, I wouldn't say simple, but it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of practice, obviously. So just make sure that you're practicing. Like I said, you might think it might make you sound stupid just to be talking to yourself and everything, but it's not. Like I said, just, you don't have to be loud or whatever, so just kind of talk and everything like you're talking to a friend or family, or, well, like you're talking to yourself, because let's face it, everybody talks to themselves. I know I do. Let's see. Another question was, how do you engage your audience more? Gauging, you have to treat your audience like you would treat family or friends. If you treat them as audience members, they're going to feel like audience members, if that makes any sense. Meaning that you've taken away that personal and everything. If you want to engage your audience to the best of your abilities, make sure that you are actually talking to them, not at them. I know it always makes my audience feel great when I acknowledge their comments. I'll be streaming, and I always make sure that I can see their comments and everything. Even though I might not have everything set up professionally, I'll always make sure that I can see their comments. That way I can answer it to the best of my abilities. When they come on, make it a big deal whenever they come on stream and everything. Another burning question: if nothing is faster than light, how did the dark get there first? I have no idea. I think because dark was created first before light, so dark by definition will always be faster than light because it was first. It was darkness first, and then there was light. So light can't catch up. There was darkness literally eons before light became a thing, and so it would take light by definition a very long time to catch up with darkness, considering it had such a huge head start, in my opinion. That is by no means scientific. That's just what I think. I'm just an idiot. How do you get you watchers to enjoy stream I'm doing next Wednesday? Be animated. Be over the top. Understand this. When you're on camera, you are presenting a representation of yourself. Meaning, basically, it's like when you're watching a movie. When you watch a movie, and you're watching this, this specific actor, actress, and everything, you know that they're not really like that in real life. Everything. You know that obviously off camera they are a totally different person. It's the same thing with your streams. No, I'm not always this energetic and happy-go-lucky and crazy and everything. Obviously, I have issues. No, not really issues. Obviously, I have things that I do and everything. Like that. I work. You know what I'm saying? I do all kinds of stuff and everything. Really, but it's not like I'm always like this and everything. I have your good days and your bad days or whatever like that. But I doubt that anybody believes that I'm just happy-go-lucky 24/7, joking around 24/7. No, that's not how I am. But when I'm on camera, I put on a different face, and that face is I gotta engage my audience. People feed off of energy. Nobody wants somebody who, honestly, really, would you guys stay in this stream if I was like, hey guys, so I think what you would probably want to do is, you want to talk to your audience a little bit better and make sure everything is okay and tell them hi. No, nobody wants to hear that crap. You want to be as energetic as possible. So be as engaging as possible. And like I said, it ties into what I was trying to say earlier, which was when somebody shows up to your stream, make it a big deal. If they make themselves known, if they say, hey, so-and-so is here, how's it going? Engage them right then and there. Hey, how's it going? Make it a big deal like you've literally been waiting for them all day. And it'll make them want to come every single... Pause. It'll make them want to come every single time. I can't even say that with a straight face. It'll make them want to... I can't even come up with a lack of... It'll make them want to come to your streams every single time you go live. I guarantee it, without a shadow of a doubt. I drink the wacky juice. It's because Sky is a sweetheart. That's why he gets viewers. I'm not a sweetheart. By no means of us. No, I am. My wife would say that I'm a sweetheart. Other people might say that I'm an ass. It just depends on the person, really. You just have to be comfortable. The thing is, you're not going to be comfortable off jump. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to get comfortable and then get that type of audience who really does enjoy coming in and having all that fun with you and everything. For me, like I said, if you look at my videos from the beginning, like when I first started, this was like last October, I think it was, and everything, my very first upload or my very first live stream on this channel, I wasn't nearly as energetic as I am now. I wasn't nearly as engaging. I barely talked to people. Like, I was just so focused on the game, and then I didn't really know what to say, and I was just like, But as time progressed, I got more and more comfortable. Basically, you just keep doing it. You keep doing it and keep doing it until you just get, extremely comfortable. And then once that happens, you're good to go. Honestly, and everything. There's literally nothing at that point in time that can hold you back. you have to have that confidence within yourself as well. That confidence is really going to go far because people will be able to see that you're not confident. People will be able to see that you're, a little, nervous and whatnot and everything. What's going on here? Yes, I would question, can I bring skeleton puns in the stream? I promise they will be... I don't even know why I take the time to read your messages, FS Rocket Cat. It's always something crazy. Just taking the focus off the point of the stream. Anyway, but yeah, for those, like I said, who wants to get who is trying to figure out how to engage their audience more, like I said, or what to do to engage their audience, like I said, just make it a big deal when they show up. Be energetic. Do a lot more live streams and don't focus on what you normally focus on. If your channel is based off of makeup tutorials, do a live stream where you're not doing makeup, where you're just talking to people. If you do running a gaming channel, do a live stream when you're not playing a game or talking about games. Literally just engage your audience the way that you would a friend or anything. I don't hang around my friends and the only thing I do is talk about video games. Granted, yes, majority of my friends do play video games, but we have so much more to talk about other than video games. So if I do a live stream in which I'm doing just talking to you guys like I am now, I'm not going to sit up here and spend 30, 45 minutes, upwards of an hour talking about video games. That's just not how it's going to happen. What the skeleton on the motorcycle say, I'm bone to be wild. Dude, are you getting these jokes off a back of popsicle sticks? I don't know what to do with you, FS. I really don't. Next up, somebody asked, what was the question? What was it? Oh, how do you get more viewers during your live stream? That's a tricky one. You have good days and bad days. There are days like yesterday, I streamed Nier Automata, and I had like about 9 or 10 people at one point in time looking at the stream. Then you have days like today in which you barely have anybody here. It just really depends. One, on the time of day. Obviously, if you know some of your viewers are located in the UK or somewhere around the world, well, the time that you choose, it may not be beneficial to them. So you may want to kind of consider, meeting somewhere in the middle where you can benefit where you are and benefit where they are, where it's not too late or too early for you and not too late or too early for them. That's number one. Number two is you have to have a schedule. If people don't know when you're about to do what you do, how would they know when to show up? Because I can set aside in my schedule, if you tell me I'm streaming, I stream every Wednesday and Friday around 7 p.m., I'll know, okay, cool, around that time, even if I have the notification bell hit, even at that time, I know, okay, so-and-so is streaming around that time, it usually streams around that time, I'm going to make sure that I'm there. So if I want to be there to support you, then I'll already know to have all of that stuff ready to go. So I'm not going to make any plans to do anything else. God. What's the skeleton's favorite instrument? A trombone and a xylophone. How did the skeleton know it was going to rain? He could feel it in his bones. Why didn't the skeleton go to the prom? Because he didn't have the guts to go with nobody. I don't know what to do with you, FS. Sometimes I think I just want to throw you off of a bridge, but then I think about the ramifications of that, which would be me going to jail, and I really don't want to go to jail or prison. I'm black. Probably wouldn't work out for me. Anywho, the next one would be when you're promoting your channel and telling everybody to subscribe or like or share, make sure to also tell them to hit the notification bell. Because if I go over and subscribe to your channel because you said subscribe, well, I'm going to subscribe. I'm not going to think to hit the notification bell because you haven't told me to hit the notification bell. Yes, I know it seems like a childish thing. Oh, I have to tell you what to do for you to do it. But sometimes people forget and they won't know about it until you make a big deal out of it. So make a big deal whenever you're ending your stream or your gameplay or whatever it is that you're doing, your video, when you're doing your outro and said, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, that's great, but also make sure that they are hitting that notification bell, because great, you subscribed. Great, you like the video. But you're only going to see it if it benefits you, or if you just happen to be scrolling. I want you to hit the notification bell, so that way every single time I post a video, every single time I go live, you guys get the notification to come straight here and everything. So if you want to know how to get more viewers and everything, those are the 3 things that I would say, or at least how to get more viewers during your live stream. It works the same with whenever you upload a video, because like I said, you can have 500 subscribers and each one of these people have promised to support your channel, but if they haven't hit the notification bell, well, how are they going to know that you've uploaded 50 videos? They're not going to know. So those 50 videos are probably getting 3 views or something. It sucks, but at the same time, you gotta make sure to promote your channel the right way. Don't promote it to try to get subscribers. Promote it to try to get supporters, because supporters will subscribe and hit that notification bell and show up no matter what. Today, I have literally been sitting here in front of this computer right now. I had a bunch of errands to run today, this morning. Spent some time with my wife. She went to work. The moment she went to work, I'm off. I came in front of the computer. I sat down, and literally everybody that I subscribe to, that I support, I hit the notification bell. My notification list was filled with people that were live or people that uploaded. And I watched and commented and liked every single one of those videos. Every single one of them. And I don't mean I just showed up for a couple of minutes and everything. No, I literally stayed. Well, for the live streams, I think the only one I attended today for live stream was Kingslayer Network. And I was there for a long time. I was there for about an hour, hour and a half, because I was watching him defeat the final boss, him and a party that he had assembled, watching him fight the final boss, and they was actually doing a really good job. I mean, it was owning them at first and everything, but, they pulled it together, didn't give up, and ended up being the whole game. And I was there for about a good hour, a little over an hour maybe. I think he continued on, but somebody else started live streaming right when he had reached the end of the game, and I jumped over there to go and see what their live stream was about. But yeah, I always support everybody, no matter who you are. Jumps off braids. See you on the other side. Don't worry, I'll do it myself. Jeez Louise, FS, you are a morbid creature. Did you know that? Very morbid creature. But yeah, I support everybody. It's not enough to say it. It's showing that you support these other channels, because we're small YouTubers. If we don't have each other, who are we going to have? These big-time YouTubers are not going to take the time to notice us. YouTube isn't going to take the time to notice us. We have to support one another. We have to. Because if we don't, okay, yeah, you have a few people who will make 1,000 subscribers, and then they forget about everybody. You have a few people that'll reach 700 subscribers, and then they feel like they can't talk to anybody, or they can't do anything. No, make it a point. If you're active on Twitter, and you see people retweeting your posts, liking your posts, commenting, talking to you, make it a big deal to talk to them back. Don't just sit up there and say, oh, well, I have 700-800 subscribers, so I feel I'm too good to talk to anybody else, or I'm only going to talk to certain people. No, you don't do that, because it takes everybody. Literally, the only reason you're up there, only reason that you're up there, is because of each individual, not because of one individual or a few individuals and everything. Each individual has helped you get your subscriber count higher and higher and higher. So you have to treat everybody the way you would want to be treated. I know that's a very second-grade thing to say, but it's still true. If people are going to take the time to go over to your channel, support you by giving you more watch time hours, by giving you a like, by commenting and everything, engaging with you, take the time to do the same back with them, reciprocate it and everything. Don't just expect people to come over to your channel and support you, and you're not willing to do the same thing back, because it's going to make them notice it. And when they notice it, they're more than likely to unsubscribe. Because who wants to support somebody who isn't willing to support them? That's why I said anybody who supports my channel, I support them. Without a shadow of a doubt. So what's going on? Comment. Hello. I'll never be too big to remember my friends, you included. Comic Zealot, of course you are. You're like one of the rare ones, though. So I honestly wouldn't expect you to be like that and everything. There's a few people, like that and everything, that I honestly feel are just really down to earth, and, they really do support when they can and everything. Like I said, Comic Zealot included and everything. There's a lot of people like that and everything. And this is, like I said, I haven't experienced this myself. I'm not talking about a personal experience that I've had. I'm just speaking in general right now. Like I said, I had a few people that asked me questions and they're expressing concerns. And like I said, I answer them individually. But I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? A lot of these questions are really good. So let me go ahead and talk about it live to see if maybe, you know, some other people had these questions on their mind too and was just a little curious and everything. So yeah, like I said, you know, you have to have your own identity on your channel. Really, don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be a Dashie. Don't try to be a Markiplier. Don't try to be whoever. Be you. As individual as you can be, and just be comfortable with it and everything, and not worry about the judgment. Trust me, you're a YouTuber. You're going to get judged. that's going to happen. You know, you're going to get thumbs down. You're going to have people bashing you in the comments. If you want your channel to grow, expect that to happen. Right now, it's really tame. It's really calm because you have only a few people who show up to your streams or watch your videos or whatever like that. They'll comment. They'll say positive things because they're trying to support your channel, and that's great. It's rare that you'll get a thumbs down. It's rare that you'll get a troll in your comments. But when you reach a certain level on your channel, trust me, it's going to happen, and you have to have a certain way about you to know that you're not going to change who you are just because a few people said, oh, I don't like your voice, or oh, I don't like your face, or oh, you know, what makes you think you're so special? Well, I don't think that I'm special. I'm just doing something that I really enjoy and something that I really love doing and everything. You can't lose face, nor can you get discouraged by what you do if you're passionate about what you're doing on YouTube. And you're not doing it because you want to be a YouTube star or a millionaire through YouTube. You're doing it because you just really enjoy doing. You really love doing it. You're going to go far with this channel. But if you are trying to be a superstar, if you're trying to be a millionaire, yeah, you're going to get discouraged and you're going to change like a chameleon every single time somebody says something bad about your channel. If they say, oh, your voice is too deep, you're going to try to make your voice high. If they're going to say, oh, you're too energetic, you're probably going to calm down. If they say, oh, you're too depressed and watching your videos makes me depressed, you're going to try to pump yourself up to be energetic and everything. But literally every single time somebody criticizes you, a bad criticism, not a constructive criticism, but a bad one, you're going to try to change your identity all because you're trying to please every single person. And that's not what you're out to do. What you're out to do is to entertain and to have fun, educate, whatever it is that your channel is all about. If that's what you're about, have fun with it and don't get discouraged by any naysayers or whatever like that. Let's see here. I like your face. I know you were talking generally, not personally, but still needed to be said. Only way we YouTubers can be successful is to be ourselves, period. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Honestly, I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. You cannot rely on other people. I hate saying that. I really do, because I know there's such a strong support system on Twitter, on Facebook, and everything where everybody's trying to support one another. But honestly, you're doing this on your own. And you have to understand that you're doing this on your own. If I can't instill anything else in you, I'm instilling it. Well, if there's nothing else that I can instill in you during the stream, let this be the one. And that is, you're doing this on your own. You come up with your own ideas. You buy your equipment. You come up with your, your scripts or whatever it is that you do. You're buying your video games if you're a gamer or whatever. You're doing all of this to bring to your audience. Meaning that, like, for instance, Comic Zealot, if your rent was due, is anybody who supports your channel right now going to come up and say, hey, here's $900 so you can pay your rent? I highly doubt it. I'm not going to say no, it's impossible. There might be a few that'll step forward and say, hey, I don't have 900, but here's, 100 or whatever. So at the end of the day, everything that you do, everything that you come out of pocket for and everything like that, you're doing it on your own. So at the end of the day, you have to understand that the only person that can help your channel grow is you. It's your effort. It's nobody else's effort. You can't get mad if nobody's retweeting your stuff. You can't get mad if people aren't, whatever. You have to promote yourself. You have to do whatever. Come out of pocket. Do what you got to do. Get better at editing. Get better at talking on camera. Dye your hair a different color. Dress up in cosplay if you have to. I mean, whatever it is you feel, don't do anything that's going to be, self-deprecating. I don't want you to do anything that would, I feel would just be, dumb or, whatever like that. So I just, want you to basically put forth that effort and that passion and apply it 24/7 on your channel and not expect anybody else, no matter how much they promise, I'm going to be there to support your channel, I'm going to be there. Yeah, I promise the same thing with other channels, but if one of my favorite two of my favorite small-time YouTubers right now is Comic Zealot and Gary Waller Vlogs and everything. I love those two channels. They're so down to earth and so fun. You can tell these are the type of people, if you met them in real life, you would actually have a blast with them and everything, you know. But if Comic Zealot or Gary Waller Vlogs approached me and said, "Hey, dude, you know, I'm short on rent," I would feel for them, but there's literally nothing I could do. And I know that's a harsh, you know, kind of comparison, but it's the sad reality of the world of a YouTuber, of the life of a YouTuber, I should say, is everything that you do, you're going to have to do on your own. There might be family members or friends in real life that will be able to help you out and everything, but when it comes to your channel, it's your baby. And you're going to have to nourish it and grow it the way you want it to grow. Forget what everybody else is saying. It doesn't matter what they're saying. Honestly. I can give advice all day. I can tell you guys, oh, whatever. You do what's comfortable for you. All day, do what's comfortable for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. This guy, I love Gary too. I know Gary's just so awesome. I love him so much. We're actually going to be going to visit him this summer. Him and his wife. We're going to be going down because he's like a 10-hour drive from where we live. But we usually, because he lives in Mississippi, we usually go to Mississippi almost every year because my parents are from Mississippi. So we're thinking about going down there or this summer and everything to visit him and everything like that, and probably do a collab or something like that. It'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, so basically what it comes down to, like I said, when it comes to your channel, just be passionate about it. I was watching one of Gary Waller's, I'm mentioning him again, Gary Waller Vlogs. He did another one in which he was talking about what it takes to be a YouTuber in 2018, a small-time YouTuber. And one of the things that he said, he kept reiterating it over and over again, is basically you have to eat, sleep, and breathe YouTube. You have to be obsessed with this channel, with your channel, or with you do and everything. There cannot be a moment that goes by in which you're not thinking about your channel or things that you can do. But the thing is, if you're only doing the bare minimum, you're only going to get the bare minimum. If the only thing you do is log on to YouTube or log on to Twitter and say, "Hey guys, subscribe to my channel," that's the bare minimum. Do something to make people subscribe to your channel. If you don't know how to edit videos, educate yourself. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that'll teach you. I'm in the middle of learning myself. I don't know how to edit videos. I've never edited a video in my life. But I'm learning how to do it now so I can bring you guys better content and everything. Add in animations and make it look funny. Hello, Bugs Life. How you doing? Gary's right. I think I saw the video. I'm behind on his channel a bit. But think of my channel all the time. Yeah. That's just how it is, you have to be obsessed with what you do. If you're only going to do the bare minimum, you're only going to get the bare minimum of your channel. If you only have 25 subscribers, you cannot settle for anything less than an additional 25 within the next 2 weeks. And the only way you're going to do that is if you're passionate about it. Go live. Get yourself a camera. Set everything up piece by piece. I hear people give the excuse all the time. Well, I can't do this because I don't have this. Well, I can't do this because I don't have this. If you want it, you'll get it. When I first started this channel, you guys saw, most of you guys saw, all the thing I was doing was streaming on my PlayStation. I have a camera, I have nothing. I wasn't doing any vlog, nothing. I finally decided, you know what, I'm going to use my phone. My phone isn't the best phone in the world. It didn't have the best camera, but I still went on ahead and did it and everything, and people, appreciated it. They liked it and everything. I started doing shout-outs on Mondays. I was doing everything and stuff. And by doing so, I started getting subscribers. Step outside of your comfort zone. I really didn't want to do it. I didn't want to have to stream with that phone because I knew the camera sucked on it and my face was going to be looking blurry. I wasn't even sure how people was going to react to seeing my face for the first time on my channel. I was so nervous, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and get it over with, see what happens. And by doing so, I met so many new and cool people. I became active on Twitter and doing all this stuff like that because, like I said, honestly, I wanted my channel to grow. For instance, Comic Zealot, I think she's about to hit 500 subscribers pretty soon. I know she works hard. That's the thing, though. She would deserve it. There wouldn't be a jealous. Like, some people, you see them get to, like, 700 subscribers, and you look at the channel and they only have 2 videos, and you're like, how in the world did they get up there? But it's a girl with her boobs out, and of course, obviously, she's going to get subscribers because it's a girl with her boobs out. You got a lot of horny guys in this world. So you sit up there and you're like, dang, I'm busting my butt every single day, uploading videos, live streaming, everything, and all I can get is maybe 1 or 2 new subscribers a week. But here this girl is, only been active on YouTube for 2 weeks. She's got 2 videos posted, and because of the fact that she's got her boobs hanging out, she's got 700 subscribers. That type of stuff can be discouraging, but the only thing you got to do is make sure that whatever you're putting out is more entertaining than her boobs. And although I know that might seem a little hard, trust me, it's not. Because I think people would rather come to my channel and watch me make a fool of myself being stupid and listen to my commentary than watch a girl with her boobs out. Not judging, not sexist, not saying that all women do that, because I know that's not what they do. I'm just giving an example. But I think they would appreciate what my channel has to offer more than hers. But the only way people are going to know about my channel is if I'm promoting it and really doing what I got to do to make it like that.
Let's see. Show. What happened? Oh, with their boobs out. So basically just, okay, awesome. But like,
Comic Zealot, honestly, she was one of the first small YouTubers that I subscribed to on this channel, and I talked to her a lot concerning a few of her mental health vlogs. She was one of those women who I felt like was so brave, because here she was with these, conditions, suffering from anxiety, suffering from depression, was brave enough to be able to go on YouTube as a small YouTuber and talk about not only her issues, but also try to help others who may have these issues. And even if you don't, you can tell somebody or pass it on to somebody who may do it. And even, like she said, I shared her, or I had tweeted her, her video, the most recent one for mental health. I think it was I was dealing with, crap, what was it? How to say yes and how to say no. I can't remember the title exactly, but it was basically dealing with that, the proper way, like the steps to get you to that point of being able to ask a question, and all that good stuff and everything, and also how to be able to say no. And I watched that video twice, and I went on ahead. I loved it, and I went on ahead and shared. Not only did I share that on my personal Facebook page and tagged a bunch of people in it, but also put it on Twitter. And she had commented. She was like, thank you. I really appreciate when people spread my word. And that's what she wants. Comic Zealot isn't in it because she wants to be a YouTube star. Comic Zealot doesn't do what she does on her channel because she's just some girl who just wants some attention or whatever. She does it because she wants to spread awareness of mental health issues. And even if it can reach one person, she's happy with that. And that's what I like about her. Like I said, she's refreshing. She's a very down-to-earth woman. And because she's so down-to-earth, she's approachable. You can talk to her. You know that she will take the time. If you write down in her comments, hey, I've been suffering about this for a long time. How do I go about, where do I go? Who do I talk to? Like, blah, blah, blah. She's going to take the time to talk to you. She's not going to be like some of these other YouTubers, so you'll comment and they'll just skim over it or whatever like that. No. Even if there's 78 comments, she will read every single one of those comments, and if she sees your comment, I guarantee, beyond a shadow of a doubt, she's definitely going to answer your question to the best of her ability, and also probably go the extra step to, make sure that you're okay and everything. She'll probably even message you later on and everything. Hey, how's it going? She seems like that type of woman. And I can't even say that she seems like that type of woman in the sense of like, she seems like it, but maybe she's really not. No, like, there's no doubt in my mind that she's like that. She's a really good, person and everything. So like I said, it's those small YouTubers that I support. And I will continue to support because I honestly feel like their channel is going to blow. And Comic Zealot, if she reaches 1.7 million subscribers 2-3 years from now and everything, I guarantee she's going to be the same exact way. This is not going to be, you're not going to look at her videos now and then refer back like, look ahead in the future and see herself. And she's going to be like this totally different person, and she's like freaking makeup all on and just hey everybody. No, that's not going to be her. Not to say that she's dull and just depressing. No, she has her own calm, just very comfortable demeanor. you know, and I like that. I like the consistency of her channel. It makes me comfortable. It makes me feel comfortable, and that's important when it comes to somebody who is talking about mental health issues, because it makes you feel as though you can talk to her about your issues and you're not going to be judged. You're not going to be ridiculed. You're not going to be ignored. She's going to take what you're saying seriously, and she's going to definitely help. And that's what I said. I've been ranting and raving about Comic Zealot a lot, and this is not a shout out stream. That's on Mondays. Okay? This is not a shout out stream. Comic Zealot, love you to death, but yeah, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It's still, I know that. I love that, Sky. Drive your to a minute. Drive your ass up. I owe you a beer. So much for your kind words. Pleasure to be OG. Yes, she is brave and so caring. Yes, I know. Gary! Hey, buddy. How you doing? I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. Yeah, but I'm so glad that you're in the chat, Gary, because like I said, I was literally talking about you and Comic Zealot and how you two were amongst my favorite small-time YouTubers because of the message of positivity that you guys spread. You have Comic Zealot with her mental health vlogs and everything, which I always find to be very informative. I have a bachelor's in psychology, so to see her, come forth the way that she does and talk about this stuff, it's always quite interesting and refreshing and everything to see it. With you, Gary, we get a little bit of everything. You get education, you get laughs. There's just so much and everything, But like I said, most of all, and I think I could say this about both of you guys' channel, you get passion. And it revolves right back around to what I was saying at the beginning of this vlog, which is passion on your channel. If you don't have passion on your channel is not going to grow. That's just the fundamental part of being a YouTuber. You have to be passionate about what and I'm talking about fake passionate, because like I said, yeah, it's easy for anybody to come on camera and be energetic and doing cartwheels all over the place. That's not going to gain anything, because at the end of the day, you're acting like somebody you're not, and people will be able to see through it, or they're going to get tired of it. No, be yourself, but at the same time, be passionate about what you do. It's always fun to be passionate and everything. Even if the only thing you ever talk about on your channel is Pottery Barn, be passionate about Pottery Barn. I mean, there's a guy, Two Gun Pixie. I'm subscribed to his channel. He's also a small YouTuber. Two Gun Pixie, older gentleman. Only thing he ever does on his channel is talk about tabletop games. We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, games like that or whatever. And he is so passionate and energetic, excited to bring you guys these tabletop games that you've never probably even heard of and everything. And I love his passion. He's just like, the moment the video starts, you just know he's just going to give it to you. He's like, hey guys, I mean, it's like, wow, like, ready to just go and mop some floors. He gives you so much energy. It's just like, yay, okay, let's do this, But at the end of the day, he's passionate and excited about what he does. He loves what he does. And like I said, you can see the same thing. Passion doesn't come in the form of, a lot of people will think that passion means that you have to, you have to be willing to cry. You have to be willing to be energetic and everything. No, passion just means that you have to have a love that exudes out enough for everybody to see. That's what passion is. Passion can be in many different forms. Your passion can come in the form of consistency. Your passion can come in the form of excitement. Your passion can come in the form of being silly. If that's what you do, I will be able to see it, and your audience will be able to see it, because you exude that so much, and it reaches everybody. And I know you're not fake. I know that the moment that the camera goes off, you're not sitting up there like, oh, like, no, it's not tiring to you. It's fun. You want to keep it going. You want to have some fun. You want to invite everybody in. And a lot of people ask, how do I engage my audience? Well, that's the best way to engage your audience. Be yourself. Talk to them. Let them have fun, and you in turn have fun with them. Treat them like family. I told everybody who subscribes to this channel, you become part of Sky Sanctuary. Sonic the Hedgehog reference for you non-gamers. Sky Sanctuary. But yeah, you become part of Sky Sanctuary. Well, by that, I mean you become a part of my family, my extended family and everything. So I'm going to treat you guys the way I treat my family. I'm going to be comfortable talking to you guys about whatever. I'm going to, talk to you guys about anything and everything. You guys can ask me 1,000,001 questions. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. You guys can ask me questions about myself. I'll still try to answer it to the best of my ability. It's just how things. I got to check the comments real quick. Hold on a second.
Oh, gosh, 100%. Can't fake it. Man, thank you. No problem. We're talking about you, Gary. Oh, you can't fake it. Yep, that is very true. Wondering what your passion is to see you do gaming videos. Is that it? Super nice that you do all this.
What's up, Kingslayer? Oh, God, Kingslayer. What's going on, buddy? Man, Kingslayer is another one of those. Kingslayer is passionate in another... of course, like I said, my top two favorites still and always will be Comic Zealot and Gary Weller Vlogs. But I do love Kingslayer Network. I was literally just talking about him earlier. But Kingslayer Network, very passionate about what he does and everything. Very comfortable with talking on camera as well. He's very comfortable with laying in bed while playing video games. I can tell you that. If that doesn't exude comfortableness, I don't know what you do. To answer the question from before that said, what was my passion? Video games. My passion is whatever it is that I want it to be. No, video games, I love video games. I love anime. I love comic books. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I play any and every game. I'm passionate about horror films. As a matter of fact, I think I'm watching one tonight. It's called Veronica. I think it's from Spain, I believe. It's in Spanish. I believe it's in Spain. It's supposed to be the Spain equivalent of, what is it called? The Conjuring. It's supposed to be really scary. So looking at that tonight, really excited. But yeah, I'm passionate about a lot of things. I'm passionate about, wow, just life, really, and everything. I do love video games, and this channel is predominantly, excuse me, a gaming channel. But yeah, every once in a while I'll get up. I'm passionate. If you look at my videos, you can see I'm passionate about video games and I'm passionate about supporting people. Those are the two things that I'm passionate about on this channel. Somebody had asked me, well, Sky, if you ever reach, 1,000,000 subscribers, are you still going to be, doing, shout out videos for Saltine YouTubers? And I'm going to say yes. Humble beginnings and everything. I know where I started off at. I remember when I made 20 subscribers, I was excited. I was through the roof. Like, I just won $1 million. 20 subscribers, holy crap. And here I am at 223 or whatever and stuff, and it's like, wow. I did a live Q&A for my 200 sub, and I told everybody then I really didn't feel like I deserved it and everything, honestly, because I wasn't doing the stuff that I see a lot of other people doing with their, excuse me, editing and all that stuff. I was like, I feel like I have to be on that tier to be able to get 200 subscribers. And literally most of the time, I think I just did a recorded upload for the very first time on this channel a few days ago. And that was the first time I'd ever done that and everything. I'm still trying to get used to everything and learn all this stuff and everything. And I'm learning as I go. This is all new to me. This camera that I got is new. I just got a capture card and everything new, new, it's still growing. I'm still getting more stuff, and I'm really excited and happy about seeing this channel grow so I can look back at it. I'm not going to delete any of these videos. I know a lot of YouTubers, once they reach a certain milestone, they go and delete all their old videos because it's like, it's so jarring to look at. I'm not, because I want people to see when they start their YouTube videos or they start their YouTube channel, I want people to come to my channel to have a reference to see, this is how we started. And you could progressively watch me get better and better and better and better. And I'm not going to look back and look at it. I want to look back as a reminder to remain humble. Even if I have over 1,000,000 subscribers, I want to remain humble and realize that there's people like Comic Zealot, the Gary Weller Vlogs, Kingslayer Network, and all these other people who basically made me who I am today, and will continue to make me who I am in the future. And I will always continue to support those small YouTubers because this is just what YouTube is about, really. YouTube is a community, and it should be enjoyed by everybody. And if you're passionate about it, and I can tell you're passionate about it, I will always support your channel. That's just how it is and everything. What's going on over here? Thank you. Take the time to recognize all people and take. Oh yeah. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I thought it took a lot of time in the beginning and end of my video. Excuse me, Kingslayer Network, dude, you are just a really good guy. and everything, really down to earth and everything, and fun. It's this just what, like I said, in case you're just now joining, I explained earlier, I had a bunch of errands to run this morning. I was literally out all over the place, going to DMV, just everywhere, really. Walmart, TMV, whole bunch of different places, really. It was all over the place this morning. And it's, with the Krispy Kreme donuts, too, because I like donuts. But had a whole bunch of stuff. I was out for like about a good 6 hours and everything. I came inside, spent a little bit of time with my wife, gave her a kiss goodbye before she went to work, sat down in front of the computer and started watching everybody's stuff that they uploaded, or if they were live streaming. When I say I support your channel, I support your channel. When I subscribe, I hit the notification bell. The moment that you upload or the moment that you go live, I will do my best to be there and everything. If I'm at work when you're live, unfortunately, there might not be much I can do. Sometimes I'll be able to sneak in there. Other times, I might not be able to. If you've uploaded a video, even if I'm at work, the moment that I get home, I mean, Gary did the same thing. Gary, I told Gary I was at work, and I messaged Gary and said, "Hey, Gary, at work right now, but the moment that I get home, I'm going to watch your video." And he was like, "Dude, it's okay. Take your time. Do your thing." But that's the type of person I am. Like I said, I came in, I sat down in front of the computer, I went down the list. I had my notifications ready, and I clicked on everybody who had uploaded and everybody who was going live. I went to Kingslayer Network. He was live. I stayed there for about a good hour and a half and everything, watching him do the end of an epic fight in Monster Hunter Worlds and everything. So if they fought the last boss and everything, beat the game, I was there for the entire thing. I didn't get to stay the entire time. Like, I was there all the way until the game ended. And then I noticed that somebody else went live. So I went over there to go and support their channel because they was live and everything, That's just what I do. When I say this channel is about gaming and support, I truly mean I support anybody that I subscribe to. And I'm not going to subscribe to your channel if I don't like your content. If I feel like what you're doing, if I feel like you're not passionate about it, but the only thing you're doing is just trying to gain subscribers so you can be a YouTube star and everything, then yeah, I can see right through that act, and I'm not going to give you my support. But if I feel like you're supported, or if I feel like you're passionate about what you do, I'm going to give you my undying support. And like I said, I've sat here upwards. I got myself, I have my donuts that I mentioned earlier, because donuts are delicious. I got my donuts. I had like a big thing of orange juice. What else did I have? Oh yeah, I have my bottle of water and everything. And I just sat here and I'm just eating donuts and drinking. I mean, I only had like 3. It wasn't a lot, but they were delicious. Come on now. Krispy Kreme is delicious. Oh God. Oh, anyway, sorry. I don't want to go. I'm trying my best not to look that way because the donuts are there. I don't want to eat them. Oh goodness, I gotta save my appetite. I gotta cook dinner tonight, so I gotta save my appetite. But yeah, I sat here with my donuts and my drinks in hand, and I was like, you know what? Let's go down this list, and we're gonna watch everything. And I enjoyed everything. Not only did I watch it from beginning to end, but I also commented and said, hey guys, whatever it is that I had to feel that I felt like I should comment and everything, depending on the video and stuff. But I thoroughly enjoyed what I was watching. That's the thing, though. When you subscribe to somebody's channel that you thoroughly like, you do not mind watching their videos because you know you're gonna like them. Don't subscribe to somebody's channel if you don't like it and you just want to, sub for sub or whatever like that. Yeah, okay, it helps you to gain subs, sure. But if you're going to sub to somebody's channel, at least, support them. And like I said, it won't be hard to support them if you're subbing to them for the right reasons. And that is because you like their content. So it won't be hard to go over to the channel if you see, Sky Inc. has just uploaded blah, blah, blah. Even if the title says, I'm going to the store to buy toilet paper. You guys are going to be like, well, wonder what crazy shenanigans he's going to get into. I'm just buying toilet paper. Nothing special. Oh, how's that ad, Jake? H-Man had to do studying. What's going on, future young guy? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Chocolate glaze. They didn't have chocolate glaze, man. They have like a chocolate on chocolate donut that they only do at Chris. I know this. I'm sorry. This has turned into a fat guy's blog. I'm sorry, but they have a chocolate on chocolate donut that they only sell at Krispy Kreme on Wednesdays. Wednesdays. They only do what? It's like Why would you do? That's like going to McDonald's and they say we only sell Big Macs on Mondays. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Going to Burger King, we only sell Whoppers on Tuesdays. No, you sell that. They was about to see a fat man get crazy in there. I really wanted to go nuts. Like I was. I go because I see the advertisement on the window, and I pull up in the parking lot, and I'm like, chocolate on chocolate, what? And then I go in there, and I walk up to the counter, and I have this huge smile on my face, and I put my elbow on the counter, and I felt like I was like in an old Western film. You know how like when the cowboy walks into the like saloon, and they walk up to the bartender, and they put their arm on the bar, and they say, whatever the beer, one whiskey, please. And I felt like that. Only it was in a Krispy Kreme, and I was about to order a donut, not alcohol. So I go in there, I put my elbow on the counter, and the lady comes up. She's like, "What kind of Krispy Kreme? How may I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me get a dozen of those chocolate on chocolate." And she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we only do that on Wednesdays." And I said, "Really?" Oh, it was terrible. It was a terrible time for me. I don't want to cry. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm gonna cry. So I had to just get, regular donuts. It was okay, though. Nothing like chocolate on chocolate, though. Let's see what's going on. Only on Wednesdays. Oh, cool. Where are you going out? I want to go out. I have Krispy Kreme story related to story time. Yes, I'm going to remind you to do that. Whopper Wednesday is better say. Yeah, that does sound a little bit better. You're right about that. I'm back from my fall from the bridge to FS. I thought you died. I thought you were dead, dude. Last time I saw you in the chat, you said you was jumping off the bridge. I thought, I know cats don't like water so much, so I figured maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's really what I wanted to talk about during this stream. I think I covered everything that I could, really. I went off on a tangent about the Krispy Kreme story, but that's another thing that I'm passionate about is donuts. I love donuts. I probably shouldn't be eating it a lot. I mean, I am actively working out to lose weight, and it's counterintuitive if I'm working out and then turning around and eating 3 donuts. It's probably not good. But when you pass that sign and it says hot, fresh donuts, how can... It's willpower. I know that's what it comes down to, and I want to have the willpower, but I can't. I was hungry at the time, and it would just seem convenient. I didn't have to go in there and get a dozen. I didn't, but I did. I did. They shouldn't make it so cheap. I think if they made donuts more expensive, I probably wouldn't be nearly as fat as I am. If they if each individual donut was $20, I would probably be broke. I would be broke. I would take out a loan to get a dozen donuts. I would get a car title loan to get a dozen donuts. That's how serious it is. Oh, this is terrible. I said I was going to stop talking about it. Oh, man. I love Dunkin Donuts lots more, to be honest. I feel like Dunkin Donuts has a lot more variety than Krispy Kreme. I just feel like Krispy Kreme's glazed donuts are a lot better, and they last longer than Dunkin, because Dunkin, you buy it, you pretty much have to eat the whole thing right then and there. With Krispy Kreme, you can let that junker sit overnight for a day or two, and it's still going to be somewhat fresh. Dunkin Donuts is going to be hard as a brick by the next day, at least in my opinion. The Dunkin Donuts that I've went to anyway. It might not apply to every Dunkin Donut, but that's just how I feel about it. It's a trick. Sign is perfect marketing strategy. I have no willpower as well. You're strong. Thank you. At least somebody knows what I'm going through. Willpower is hard when it comes to donuts, or anything that you just like. Your guilty pleasure. It doesn't have to be donuts. It could be barbecue lays, or I don't know. Whatever it is that you're into. It's just it's. I think it's more or less just limiting yourself versus, because I got a dozen, I ate 3, so I should just leave it alone and let my wife consume the rest of it. But have you know how it was when you were a kid, when you had like a plethora of toys, and like there was that one toy that you never ever touched. It was just broken, or it was scary, or whatever the case may be. You just never touched the toy. And then you had friends over, and your friend would come over and get the toy, and you had this feeling well up inside you that was like, it's my toy! And you never touched the toy. Like you don't even like the toy. You probably pissed on the toy at one point in time. That's how much you hate it. But you see this little kid play with your toy, and you want it badly because it's yours. And I feel like it would be the same way if I let my wife eat my donuts. I'm going to be like, no, get away from my donuts. We're probably going to divorce. It's just going to be that. Like, I just feel like my eye would twitch. Like, I would be sitting here relaxing, probably looking at YouTube videos or whatever, and she'd be on the couch, and I would see her reach over and grab a donut, and I would do my best to stay calm because I'm a mature, grown man. I'm like, yes, whatever. She can eat the donuts if she wants to. I'm just going to continue looking at these YouTube videos. And then at the corner of my eye, I see her chewing, and then I can smell the donut, and then I can hear her smacking. It hits all of the senses. And so, of course, I'm going to have no choice but to look over, and my eye is going to twitch, and she's going to notice it, and she's not going to care because she's my wife, and women don't care about their husbands half the time. So, oh, she's going to be terrible. Just don't go to bed angry. Don't go to bed angry. Oh, pizza is... Oh, yeah, pizza. I do love pizza. Any junk foods for me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, like, I'm the same way. I'm not very picky. You know, like when it comes to, it sucks because, like I said, I'm actively trying to lose weight. So it's, you know, you have to avoid the snack aisle when you go grocery shopping because there's a good chance you're probably going to get lost. You're going to go down that snack aisle and you're going to see things that, oh man, it's just going to drive you insane. And that's just how it is, you know, in my opinion. But I don't know. Like, it's, I can't, it's weird. It's weird. I'm a weird guy. You guys should be used to me by now to know that this is just how I am. But, yeah. I think you should do comedy. You know what? You're not the first person to say that. There's a lot of people that tell me that I should be a stand-up comedian or whatever like that. Me, honestly, I don't think that I have the guts to do that. I mean, like I said, I get comfortable in front of a certain type of audience, and I can go on and on about funny stuff and everything, and it's great. But you know, like I said, getting in front of on a stage in front of a bunch of people and expected to just say whatever, I don't think I wouldn't last. I would crash and burn terribly. I'd probably record it and then upload it to the YouTube channel so you guys can have another laugh at how I failed miserably in front of everybody. It's going to be crazy. You should start a comedy show. Well, to be honest, once this channel gets to a comfortable subscriber count, I will be starting a second channel, and that one will be dedicated to skits. Because I have a whole bunch of skits in my head that I want to do and everything. But of course, I really don't have the time to do it. I write in my spare time and everything. I usually write a lot of fantasy novellas and everything, poetry and everything. But I want to try my hand at writing scripts. So it would be, like I said, I would be doing like comedy skits. That's probably not going to be for like another year, maybe, and everything, because I don't want to start another channel and have to promote that channel while still trying to promote this channel. I just feel like that's going to be too much work for me right now. Plus, on top of that, I'm working as well, so way too much. But yeah, it's definitely in the back of the head. It's definitely something that I want to do. But yeah, wow. Let's see. Skits are so fun. I know. I like your little mini skit that you did, Gary. I don't know why I can picture you sucking your thumb for real. You did that one that you did with the video, and you're sleeping, you have your thumb in your mouth, and I'm like, I can picture him actually sucking his thumb for real. Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch you off guard one of these days. Come over to your house and sneak in your sleeping, and I'm gonna take a picture. That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. I would never do that. I probably, if you had donuts in there, I would. If you told me, hey man, just got back from Krispy Kreme, me and the wife are getting ready to go to bed, I would drive from Virginia to Mississippi and break in your house and probably steal like 3-4 of your donuts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. Now, if your donuts are missing, you're probably going to suspect me. How do I cover this up? Alibi. I'm still in Virginia. Yeah, that's my alibi. I'm still, or am I? Yeah, I'm in Virginia. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? Back at it again. A Krispy Kreme. Leave the light. Yay! You're gonna leave the light on for me. But they should sponsor you after this. What Krispy Kreme? They should not. They better. I would die. you Kingslayer. That when you want me to die? If Krispy Kreme sponsored me, is sponsored. You know they will probably send me coupons for free donuts. Whew. Yeah, I can't do that. I'd be so fat, I'd be sweating on camera and out of breath already. Oh, guys, welcome to the stream. Like, jeez, dude, what happened? I sat down. Like, what? What happened? You know, it's just one of those. I don't know. Like I said, for me, it would be weird if I had. It would be so weird if I had, if Krispy Kreme sponsored this, because like I said, I know they would give me free coupons for like free donuts, and I would be there every day. I literally live like within walking distance of a Krispy Kreme, so yeah, they would probably get used to. They would think that I was an employee there. I was there. Oh, it's amazing. Just I did a skit with donuts as a pre-workout. That's funny. That is hilarious. Oh, I have several other skits and donuts I still have planned. That would be, dude, that is awesome. It would be amazing. Just every other video at the end say, don't forget your Krispy Kreme. Just promoting Krispy Kremes all over the place. That's what I would do. But yeah, let's see here. 8:35. Yeah, I think this is a good time for me to end the stream. Going out on that, like I said, if you haven't already, and if you're, here at this vlog or whatever, so check out Gary Waller Vlogs. Check out Comic Zealot. Those are, like I said, two of my most favorite small-time YouTubers, only because, like I said, I love the content that they do. I love the passion that they have. I love the bravery that they put forth. Education as well and everything. You always get educated with both their channels. So if you're trying to figure out what it is that you can do to help your channel grow, go over to Gary Waller Vlogs. If you're trying to figure out what you can do to help your mental health, definitely head over there to Comic Zealot. They do other things as well. But like I said, that's a predominant focus, at least right now, on what it is that they're doing and stuff. So yeah, and of course, obviously, my channel as well. I mean, why wouldn't you subscribe to my channel? I mean, you should definitely do it, because I gotta come up with a catchphrase for why you should subscribe to my channel. Because I wouldn't say I'm awesome, because I'm great, because I'm black. Subscribe to my channel because I'm black. It's not Black History Month. That won't work. Crap. Because I can do this. Subscribe to my channel because I can do this. Yeah. Like I said, if you're new here, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Make sure you show up for the live taste testing. It's going to be fun. We got a whole bunch of Asian foods, and we're going to be trying it live. So if you are free around 6 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, definitely show up and have some fun. My wife is going to be on the camera for the first time and everything. You guys can see her lovely face and all that. What's going on here? All right. Y'all go be awesome if you haven't. This guy, you waiting on smash that little red box he loves. Sky, the trash panda is back. If you haven't figured out, a trash panda is a raccoon. That's what FS Rocket Cat calls it. But yeah, like I said, Gary Waller Vlogs, I will put a link to their description after this stream is ended. Gary Waller Vlogs and Comic Zealot. Definitely go check them out and everything. I highly recommend it. This isn't a shout-out video at all. My shout-out videos are on Monday, but due to the the context of this particular stream, I felt it was necessary to talk about them, considering what we were talking about as far as passion and everything like that of what you do on YouTube and everything. And those are the two prime examples that I can come up with when it came to passion about your channels and everything. So like I said, I will put links to their channels in the description below after I'm finished with this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed talking. I will see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Don't forget. Have a fantastic night and take care. Or morning, because some people might be watching from, fantastic night or morning.